Alrighty folks, so this is the third video in the series of my holdings that we're going to go over. This is the third video that I'm making. This is going to be SMFR Holdings Corporation, SMFR, I'm going to call it SMFR, just because of the SMFR. Also, this is Andrew Toronto, and this is Arcane Investments, just because I didn't bring that up. So, reasons why I really like SMFR is obviously the price, PB ratio right around 1.8, book value right around 1.6, with a shares outstanding of around 230 million. They had the good old ASXC treatment, or whatever the case is. You know what happened. Listen, it went up from $11, which it was sitting comfortably at, all the way up to $25 over in 2021, and is now sitting at $3 to what I would imagine a tremendous discount. And we can see that the floor just fell right out from underneath it at around $7. And then boom, 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 and now we're buying at around $3. You look at all that red, So, is it going to be a little bit? Yeah, I think so. But when we look at the analysis of the company, that's what we really like. We have a couple strong buys. We have a buy. We have a strong buy and a buy. We really, really love his ROE. 39%. I'm really big fan of that. Their net income is up 155% at around 31 million, with a total revenue of around 43 million. So their net income year over year is tremendously higher. So seeing that growth is really, really key. As a matter of fact, it's the first time that their quarter seems to have been. We're going to switch over to the annual. And we can definitely see some debt concerns there for sure. And although, yes, right, we need to see, right, that difference, right, when it comes towards the 2021 net income. We do want to see that difference. And the return on equity is definitely still new. Because remember, this is still a pretty new company. In the grand scheme of things, I think they've only been around. They IPO'd in November and have just been going down ever since. So it's still a new company. But let's talk about what they do, right? So they have a tremendous amount of institutional ownership, which has increased its position by 22%, okay, in the last month or so. Insiders own about 4% of the shares, and corporations own about 41% of the shares. So with that being said, not a ton of it's a ton of insider ownership. Smurf W ended up actually going up to 23%. However, take that as you will. I believe this. I don't know if you can even buy Smurf W. I don't even know if this is actually buyable. I don't think it is. But regardless, it went up. To kind of go into what it is, I don't think that's a buyable idea. But regardless, it's a holding company, a holding corp, formerly CM Life Sciences, is a patient-centered health intelligence company, which is focused on advancing healthcare through data-driven insights. The company applies artificial intelligence and machine learning to clinical and where have we heard this, guys? ASXC. And applies artificial intelligence and machine learning to clinical and genomic data to build models of human health and defining individualized health trajectories. So that's really, really cool. I think that's an absolutely fascinating idea. And I really do enjoy that, especially because it looks into your genetics and says this is what's going to be, this gives you that predicted nature towards your health. Which I think is really, really a key asset towards staying healthy is, being aware of what might happen and preventing. Prevention is number one among most things. So to me, yes, we might have some financial difficulties. However, the company is an excellent company, and I think that it was a tremendously oversold company. So tremendously oversold, great company, great idea. I want to see more of it. I love it. The analysis is there. It was priced in better. It's had its own pricing issues. However, I think that's going to switch out. I would say that this company is another company I don't want to sell just because I do really enjoy what they're doing and I want to see them do it well. From a news standpoint, they have different. They're adding different people into their management roles in this month. So that's key. And then on top of that, I believe they also acquired GeneDx for total upfront consideration of $473 million. So they're buying things, acquiring things, absorbing, understanding the strength in that, and realizing that genetics, AI, all of that is the future of medical science. And I'm really excited for it. I'm really, really excited for it. Now, this company, obviously, it's definitely going to take time. However, there's a lot of really, really big green flags, and I don't see too many red flags. So I really love the company. I bought it. I think we're up a little bit on it. Might have bought it around like $280 or something. So up a little bit, not too shabby. With that being said, guys, that's kind of it. I do want to talk more about it. I will. I'm going to post more stuff in the Discord as I do more research, but I want to make you guys aware that this is going to be a pretty large company. I understand that it's not wise to 100% go in on companies that you don't fully understand. However, given this price, given the dip, given, just sort of the surrounding factors, I'm sort of really into it. And I think the more I get to know it, the more I'll love it, love it more as I get to know the management team and everything like that. But for now, I'm definitely going to keep this at 20%, just like all the other companies, and we're going to do 5, 20, 20 on through that, the whole thing. And we're going to hope to see a very strong 2022 reversal, or 2023, however it happens. But we're definitely excited for this company. If it does go down, we will obviously look into some more research. But if the story doesn't change and we still really like the idea of AI and genetic coding to see, what type of health you have, I really love that idea. I'm a big fan of it. I think it has a ton of potential to make a lot of money as well. And I think it hit a really, really disastrous idea here, where it just went on an absolute losing tear from A56. So with that being said, guys, it's looking very viable right now. So that's why I like to buy it. We will reevaluate maybe different positions, different times, so we can avoid, just holding it through and never getting rid of it. But we will sell and make sure it at least stays down to 20% of our portfolio. All right, guys. With that being said, thank you so much for stopping in. And that's Smurf. That's what I'm going to call him. Call it Smurf. It's SME Holdings. I don't like that. We'll call it Smurf. All right. Thank you so much for stopping in. Please join the Discord and subscribe. Smurf to the moon, as they say. We'll see what happens. I definitely really like it, and I'm investing in what I like. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm investing in what I like, and the next company that I'm going to do in this series is going to be another company that it's just something that I like. It's something that I know and I like, and I really like the increase in institutions. I like the wide amount of institutional ownership. I really, really like what's happening, and I think that it does offer, with this tremendous downward pull, the opportunity for a lot of explosion. And I think that it's certainly oversold on just that basis alone. But we will certainly look into more things. It has a 700 market cap, so as a matter of fact, it's actually closer to not being a penny stock than being a penny stock. So hopefully to seeing an increase in that as well. But we will see what happens. It had a ton of after hours push. I think it had about an 8%, 4% today, 8% growth all around on the end of Friday. So as the NASDAQ goes up, I think we will see tremendous growth with this stock as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping in, and have a